Guys, the hypocrisy is insane. Katie, also known as Without a Crystal Ball, recently said in a live stream that she's been offline for 4 days, which is an absolute lie. Pretty much, Katie is out here playing the victim card. We briefly addressed this in my last video about her, but since then it's gotten way worse. Like, worse on a whole other level. This time she's blaming specific YouTubers like Keemstar for her mental health. So rewind to a couple of days ago, she had posted a big lengthy story on her Instagram basically saying that she can't handle the drama, and on the last story it stated, "I'm taking a few days off because this bullying will kill me if I don't." And then 24 hours later, she had posted a big long story telling people not to call the police to go to her house, and to instead contact her husband if they're worried about her. So people were all like, maybe it's not as serious as she's making it out to be, if she's telling the police she's fine and making out like it's nothing. Then she pretended to have all this time off social media until Keemstar called her out on Twitter.
My phone goes off and it's a YouTuber telling me that you just released the of another YouTuber named Creepshow. Shannon, the one that you've been beefing with, the one you've been fighting with. You released her in a Discord, allegedly. I watched the video, I clicked on the video that was sent to me, and this guy is explaining that he owns his Discord, and you went into his Discord, you were talking shit about Shannon, and then you released Shannon Creepshow's personal information. And I said to myself, whoa. That's crazy. Because currently you're being by Tati Westbrook, and she's saying basically you were like her and making up stories about her and harassing her. What is wrong with you? I don't think you're mentally well. I think you need to go get checked out. And if your attorney is saying that you're fine and everything you're doing is okay, he needs to get checked out. Make sure everything's going right with him. Like this is you're making some poor decisions if you actually did this.
She couldn't handle it and allegedly took to her live stream to pretty much say that Keemstar was causing her to have distressing thoughts. Now, I couldn't find that live stream as it's been taken off her channel, but what I could find was Keemstar's response.
Let me tell you a story. There's this YouTuber out there called Without a Crystal Ball who's involved in a lot of drama right now. In fact, so much drama with other creators that she's literally being sued by Tati Westbrook. Tati is claiming that, Without a Crystal Ball just lied and made up stuff about her to harass her or whatever. So there's a big lawsuit going on with that. Also, Without a Crystal Ball recently was flagging down some channels, claiming that leaked private information was leaked in other people's videos, which I don't believe it was. So I've been talking about this. I've been commenting about this. I've been asking Without a Crystal Ball or Katie questions about this in Twitter videos. Like, why are you flagging these YouTubers? And she just did a live stream right now where she said, when Keemstar called me out on Twitter, it made me want to kill myself. Katie, nobody wants you to kill yourself. Nobody wants you to harm yourself. But you're a YouTuber. You're a public figure. Your entire channel is based on you commenting on other YouTubers. You making videos on other YouTubers. You giving your opinions on other YouTubers. So now I give my opinion on some of the stuff that you're involved in, and your response is, he made me want to kill myself? That's just not right. Even if that's true, all right, which I really hope you're lying here, but even if that's true, all right, nobody wants you to kill yourself, and it's just ridiculous for you to bring that up and say that. It just doesn't seem right or fair for you to use that mental health thing as a shield of criticism. It's not fair. You have an entire channel based on you giving your opinion on other creators, and when someone does it back to you, you pull this stunt. It's not right. It's not fair. And obviously nobody wants you to harm yourself. But I think this is part of the reason why people don't trust you. I mean, this is just clear manipulation. And it's sad. And if it's not manipulation and you really felt that way, I'm sorry you did. But don't harm yourself.
What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. I honestly think without a doubt she's struggling mentally, but I just find this whole thing weird because of what happened the other night. I think she just needs to log off social media, because she said that she did the other day, but she lied because she's been on it very frequently. And she's been responding to people as well. And that obviously can't be good for her mental health. Now, leading on from this, Tati's attorney is coming for Katie on Twitter. Basically what happened was Katie was talking about the lawsuit between her and Tati, that she said countless times she can't talk about for legal reasons, well, she's now got herself into some serious shit because Tati's lawyer is using everything she said in her recent live stream against her to strengthen Tati's case. Katie had posted this to her Twitter after her live stream. P.S. I was biased about Tati because I've done months of research on the story, and her husband is a damn fraud. You shouldn't want in the community, my opinion. So Tati's lawyer responded, I haven't seen it yet, but did KJ just do a live stream unprovoked by my clients, wherein she talked about the case and said to the public she was not biased in reporting on my clients in direct contradiction of her 10/30/20 post saying she was biased in reporting on my clients. I was on a coach's Zoom meeting when it went live. I will watch it tonight. Does anyone have the timestamps where she talks about the case? So then Michael responded to a clip of Katie basically talking about how she's done thorough research on the Tati lawsuit and that everything she talked about was from public records. She also said at the time everything had been settled, whatever that means. Tati's lawyer responded to this stating, settled? That is an untrue statement. We never settled or else we would not be suing. And changing a few words in a republished article does not take away the damage caused by the original article, especially since there was no retraction. Edits are just a mitigation effort. So then on this live stream that Katie had made, she'd responded to a comment at the time that had said, do you not realise how hypocritical it is for you to ask people to stop accusing you of a crime? When you accused James of his mother, I actually didn't accuse him of a crime. His mother had a heart attack, according to the complaint, and he had to remove the oxygen. This is all explained in detail in my article. He didn't kill her, and I was very clear about it. Removing someone from oxygen who is at the end of life isn't killing anyone. Katie is also taken to her Instagram multiple times to tell us she's taking a break, and then she continues to respond to comments, which is pretty weird. I'm still taking a break, but wanted to address something. There is a false rumour that my lawyer exposed me. Aaron is not representing me in this case. I have counsel in Seattle who will be making a formal statement next week after we file a response. Thanks. You don't have to debunk and address every rumour. Again, this makes people ask more questions. Be in your business and come up with more theories. People see that you're bothered and not truly taking the break you need. You're still invested in what others think. You're still watching and allowing the talk to consume you. If you know what's real, then allow the verdict, not public opinion to do the talking. Hey, I appreciate this. I'm not bothered. I've spent the past 2 days working on the lawsuit. I only wanted to debunk this because the response will clearly show the attorney. Hope that helps. Why is that comment deleted on YouTube now? And why did he write and state that he was the person handling the case? You can have a Seattle lawyer and a local lawyer? He is my business attorney. He can't litigate a case in Washington. He is not on this case. He protects my business interests here and knows a bit. But he stepped away several weeks ago after I retained the counsel in WA. He only knows a bit of what is coming. Hope that helps. Katie obviously received quite a bit of backlash for this live stream that she'd made, and then after her live she took to her Instagram story. Well, actually her lawyer did, and had made a legal statement probably to save her from getting sued again from Tati's lawyer, who was coming for her on Twitter. It states, posted by my business attorney Aaron Hall on his YouTube channel regarding misinformation spreading. Today I learned that my answer to a question below this video has been misunderstood by some people. To prevent further misunderstanding, I deleted the thread. My generic educational answer was to a question I understood was a genuine effort to learn about the law. However, critics of one of my clients have speculated that I was addressing a specific client situation, which I wasn't. This channel is general education about the law. As background, this is an educational YouTube channel. People regularly ask questions to better understand the educational concepts I'm explaining. As time permits, I try to answer questions from those genuinely trying to learn how the law works. The goal of this free channel is to provide educational content to help people learn about the law, to the extent people are learning about issues that relate to these circumstances. I regularly remind viewers to use this educational information to spot issues to discuss with an attorney in their jurisdiction, not as a replacement for an attorney. Comments online are endless. One challenge in today's world of social media is that anyone can comment about you on any online platform. The comments are endless, and reviewing them would take substantial resources. My time is limited and I cannot review all of them. When time permits, my assistant or I occasionally scan for educational questions for me to answer. Some questionable comments came to my attention. Today someone brought to my attention a questionable comment. The question seemed generic and educational. For that reason, I provided a generic educational response, just as I had with many other educational questions about the law on this channel. However, not everyone viewed it that way. To avoid the potential for misunderstanding, I deleted the question in my response to it. Again, the purpose of this channel is generic educational content. While on YouTube, I encountered a few other comments that did not serve the purpose of this channel, education. I deleted those as well. Most of the viewers on this channel did not need this comment, but for a few who misunderstood, I hope this explanation is helpful. So what are your thoughts on Katie at this point? Let me know in the comments.